when you see people standing upright, people making it big, just know that they also started from very small and humble beginning.
Yeah.
So be inspired if at least you can even crawl on all four.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at the dailies we have today. And on the front page of the Daily Graphic, it says, "We need morally upright judges," President Akufo-Addo declares as he swears in new Chief Justice. Information Minister commends graphic for digitizing archival materials, and tourist arrivals surge. USA, India, Nigeria, China, top of the list. Okay.
Now moving on to the Ghanaian Times. New Chief Justice takes office. Bring honor to judiciary. President tasks Justice Gertrude Tokonu. 37 military hospital ordered to release man's death report to family. Saglemi Housing Project case, AG files additional witness statements, and Ghana regains first position in gold production. This is coming from the Lands Minister.
I have the Chronicle, and on the front page of the Chronicle it says, Amwache declares support for Opoku in Ascend North by-election. We have APSA staff breaks into customers' accounts, allegedly steals 1.2 million Ghana cedis from a late IGP, a High Court judge, and others. This thing, anyway. How Mimpiasem chiefs got Akufo-Addo furious. You saw that video?
That they should get up for the
the
national anthem.
Yeah.
But why don't they get up?
No, he said he wasn't well. He wasn't well.
But he came to the program.
Yeah, no, because
senior.
No, he wasn't well. That's why he was seated.
But you are not well. But you were able to come all the way from wherever to the program. Just stand up for the national anthem. That's when you realize that
but
you're
the
not
president
well.
didn't know he wasn't well. That's why he sent
I support what the president did. If we need to stand, we need to stand. If you're not well, don't be there. If they told him that it was solid time to go for no coffee, I would say he's not well, so he won't get up and go. Chairman, this
you have a point, Mom. If they say stand up and collect
me if I'm admitted at the hospital, they tell me that they save money, you're giving me 200 Ghana, I'll get up and come and collect. What are you telling me?
All right, Baumia's BMW in action at Kaneshi Market. You know the BMW?
Baumia must win.
Must win.
Anyway, let me just
all right, so
make
the
my
scripture
statement
for
this
today
morning.
on the front page of the Chronicle is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 9. It says, "But people who long to be rich soon begin to do all kinds of wrong things to get money, things that hurt them and make them evil-minded, and finally send them to hell itself." I think this is for somebody at Absa Bank.
He who has ears,
Absa Bank.
let them hear the word of God.
Yeah.
Anyway, now we go on to the Daily Guide. NPP grows aspirants, June 3. Ghanaians don't trust NDC. This is attributed to former President John Mahama. Alan files nomination, so he's the first to file his nominations. He means business. Tokonu is new CJ, and ADB fulfills pledge to best farmer.
But a couple of days ago, he said Alan Cash was looking for cash.
But you know, I mean, some of these things, no, you don't have to appear like you have it all. You know, it's part of the
because
strategy.
the filing, you know, it costs a lot of money.
Yeah, but you see, I honestly think that politicians shouldn't use their own personal resources, you know, to do stuff.
I agree with you.
Let's share the stuff.
The
you know,
must.
if people really believe in you, let them support you and all that. Because most of the times, if I put everything, my life savings in it, people should know that when I get the position, I recoup plus interest plus everything.
Well, no, but you see, so here's the thing also now. I'm also wondering because you are now vying for the position. So maybe. Yeah, you should use your own resources.
No, so what I'm saying is, people who believe
in
your cause should come together and support you.
Okay.
Do you get? I mean, remember when Kojo Nkrumah came on Upside Down?
Yeah.
He said stuff like that. That people came together to support him to do stuff. Because really, let's be honest. Okay, if you use all your resources and you don't win, what happens to you?
Yeah.
So I think that if people really believe that you're going to be a great leader, they will want to support you.
Anyway,
if I decide to go for any post, won't you support me?
Yeah. No, I will. Oh, but why would I not support
Exactly. Yeah.
you? That's just it. I
Yeah.
mean, the overseer has these headlines. It says, I will work with NDC leadership to ensure 2024 victory. This is coming from John Dramani Mahama. Don't repeat the mistakes of Enin Yeboah Agboja to the new CJ. NDC youth organizer adopts door-to-door campaign in Asin North. All right.
Now the business analyst. ADB presents 1 million cities to 2022 National Best Farmer in fulfillment of pledge. Moody's upgrades Ghana's local currency ratings from CA to CAA3. Stable outlook maintained. IMF program, others could help Ghana improve its credit rating. And Justice Tokonu sworn in as Chief Justice. BOG's effort to dampen inflationary pressures now impacting on economy significantly, and Ghanaians are suffering because economic policies favor few. This is ex-deputy minority leader Asete.
All right, my final paper here is The Anchor. And on the front page of The Anchor, it says, Ghana reclaims top spot as #1 gold producer. Lands Minister attributes feat to government's policies and programs. Mediama SC historic victory unites Takwa as vindictive politicking disappears for celebration. Whole police refusing to invite boxing in quote DCE after victim lodged complaint. And we dated years ago, but ex-Black Stars player speaks after US-based Ghanaian shot wife killed himself.
This issue.
Okay. Yeah.
So let me just quickly take some stories from the citinewsroom.com.
Sure.
Now it says anthrax, rabies, most dangerous zoonotic diseases in Ghana. Okay, so there are others. If you've opened, you can also take some whilst I get the rest for you.
Yeah. All right. So we have on citinewsroom.com, K2, we have here, it says, Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu can't stand without integrity. This is coming from a friend. Suspended MPP 2020 Sege parliamentary candidate refutes misconduct claims. And we have Free SHS, food suppliers to picket at buffer stock today, over 200 million Ghana cedi unpaid arrears. And of course, City Business Festival, we have a forum on building resilient SMEs comes off today. All right. So I think we have, oh, there's an important one here. It says, okay, this was from last night's conversation on Point of View. Okay. Chief Justice Tokonu is strict but not rude. Okay. This is coming from Atachia. You guys having a conversation with Bernard Avile on the Point of View. And this very important one here. Flyover construction to cause traffic at Flowerpot roundabout from June to October. Okay. And then that story about the Mimpasem chief.
Yeah.
So the Mimpasem chief apologizes to Akufo-Addo over anthem snub.
They should play an anthem for here alone to stand and sing along.
You are very wild though.
No, we are trying to instill discipline in society.
Wow. You should play an anthem for him alone too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alone, then he stand and he do anything,
Hey
then
guys,
he go home.
Let's take a quick break with sports coming up shortly. All right, so on the sporting front, we have some Black Stars news and some Black Meteor news. Right now, all the leagues are, the European leagues that we fancy so much are all on rest and on a break now. So, Black Stars open.
Enjoy your own.
Yeah, I know, right? Black Stars open camp in Accra ahead of their AFCON 2023 qualifier against Madagascar on June 18th. Now, Chris Houghton and his assistants supervised the first training session that had 25 players in attendance. Now, the team will continue to train during the week before departing for Madagascar, either on Thursday or Friday. The Black Stars need a win to seal their place in the next edition of the AFCON to be hosted by Cote d'Ivoire. On some Black Meteors news, Ghana's under-23 football team, the Black Meteors, left Accra for Cairo, Egypt, for the final phase of preparation ahead of the under-23 AFCON tournament in Morocco. The team has been prepping in Ghana for the last few weeks, and they are expected to ramp up their readiness for the competition in Egypt. Now they will face Egypt and a yet to be named opponent in 2 matches set for June 15th and 19th, respectively. Now, Kamal Din Sulemana and Ransford Yeboah Koningsdorfer are part of the Black Stars squad for the Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Madagascar and will join the Black Meteors in camp in Cairo after the match on June 18th, 2023. All right, so that's what we have for sports this morning. There's some very, very interesting conversations about to come up on the community development segment, and so you don't want to go anywhere. Don't forget that the show is sponsored by Creamy Plus and Sky Water, and we're grateful to them for supporting the show and making it happen.